The person who didn't value you will become obsessed with you. What you're about to hear isn't about revenge, it's about awakening. Today, I'm going to share one of the deepest truths of human psychology, and how you can use it to reclaim your inner power, transform your energy, and become an irresistible magnet. But first, I need you to trust me for a moment. What I'm about to show you has a real foundation. It's based on how the human mind truly works, the quantum field, and the subtle laws of the universe. None of this is magic. It's consciousness. You see, when someone doesn't value you, it's not because you lack worth. It's because that person lacks the capacity to see you. But that can change, not because you lower yourself or beg, but because you elevate yourself. Because you become such a high, magnetic frequency that that person has no choice but to turn and see you. Not out of need, but out of attraction. People want what they can't have. What's rare? What's special? What's scarce? And you are not scarce due to lack. You are scarce by choice. When you understand how the human mind operates, you realize it's not about manipulation. It's about vibration. Whoever masters their mind masters their world. Whoever knows themselves, transforms themselves. And whoever transforms themselves, transforms everything around them. Perhaps you've felt the same in your life, relationships where you gave everything, and it wasn't enough. Friends who betrayed you. Family who didn't understand you. People who used you and then left you. But listen closely, it wasn't you. It was the broken mirror they were looking into. Today, I want you to see that rejection as a redirection. Because the moment you stop seeking validation externally and start reconnecting with your center, that's when true transformation begins. What I'm about to tell you can change your life, but it must be used responsibly. Because yes, you can make that person think of you, miss you, and even seek you out. But if you use this from ego, you will only attract more pain. If you use it from your soul, you will attract purpose. There are techniques that combine psychology, neuroscience, metaphysics, and vibration. They are not my invention. They are principles that have been studied for thousands of years by ancient wisdoms, and are now integrated with modern science. The principle is simple: similar vibrations attract each other. So if you raise your frequency, you will attract people and situations that are aligned with you. The human mind has barriers. The subconscious is full of filters. But there are ways to access it. One of them is the technique of mental modeling. It's like planting an idea in the quantum field. Not to control, but to manifest. I'll share a personal experience. In the past, when I didn't fully understand all of this, I used one of these techniques to get someone who didn't value me to come back to me. It worked. They messaged me. They sought me out. But it also brought consequences. Because I forced a process that wasn't ready. And when we force, we create karma. That's why now, with more awareness, I tell you, use this power wisely. Not everything you desire is what your soul needs. There's something you must deeply understand: when you become your best version, everything changes. When you stop begging for love and start investing that energy into yourself, your body, your personal growth, your purpose, you become magnetic. You don't need to convince anyone that you are enough. You just need to remind yourself. If you are currently going through emotional grief, if someone left you, if you feel like you gave everything and were met with indifference, I send you a warm embrace from here. But I also invite you to be reborn. Pour that energy into yourself. Exercise, study, surround yourself with people who truly see you, who truly choose you. And if you don't have them yet, become that person yourself. Because in the end, the vibration you emit is what you receive. Now listen to this: when you are well with yourself, when you have clarity, well-being, purpose, and you see yourself as beautiful inside and out, no one can ignore you. Not even that person who took you for granted. Because the soul recognizes what the ego rejected. If you want that person to think of you, do it from a clean place. Not from the wound. Not from resentment. But from the certainty of who you are. Visualize yourself thriving. Visualize that person happy for you. And let go. Because if they return, it will be due to resonance, not out of need. The most attractive thing you can do is to flourish. And if someone didn't see you then, your light will shine even brighter now. Because the person who didn't value you didn't understand your level of consciousness. And now they can only observe you from afar, or elevate themselves to reach you. You are worthy of reciprocal love, of respect, of admiration, of real connections. Don't settle for crumbs. Don't chase. Don't beg. Because what is meant for you will find you when you are ready. If this resonated with you, make a decision today. Just one. And begin. Perhaps it's stopping texting them. Perhaps it's starting that pending project. Or simply looking in the mirror and saying, "Today, I choose myself." The universe responds to courageous decisions. And if while listening to this you felt a pressure in your chest, a lump in your throat, or a sensation in your body you can't explain, perhaps it's not a coincidence. Your body has always been your ally. It speaks to you, even if we don't always listen. And if this video resonated with you, like it, leave me a comment telling me about your experience, or if you dare to apply what you learned today. And of course, subscribe to Lunara, your spiritual guide, to continue exploring this path of expansion together. See you in the next video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being. And remember, change begins today.